already know, man. Superhero fitness, let's go.
Yeah, I'm getting to these games. Yeah, I'm getting to these games. Yeah, I'm getting to these games. The sweat, the strain, and the pain, it's all a part of the game, man. We getting to them games, yeah. We getting to them games, yeah. We getting to the game. Superhero, the name of the cage.
What up, superheroes? It is your boy, CJ Washington Jr. Sorry for the clickbait, but as you can see, I'm not dying. I just need some views, man. I need some views. Somebody need to watch this. So I had to get you in some kind of way. I had to get your attention. But this video is going to be about training while sick. I have never been sick in my adult life. So it was kind of interesting. For the first time in my life, I guess I got the flu. I went to the hospital. I should even tell about that whole situation. Went to the emergency room. They told me I had flu-like symptoms. I was like Jordan, baby. I was like Jordan in the form, flu-like symptoms. But anyway, I couldn't eat. I was about 10 pounds. The only thing I could eat, drank a lot of liquids, protein shakes, orange juice, water, and then I was able to eat gummy worms of all things. I don't know, I could eat gummy worms and chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. So my thought process on training while sick is I feel like it's gonna be different for each person. Should you lift? If you got the flu, man, especially if you're a competitive powerlifter like me, it's not gonna do you much good to lift during that time because you're not gonna be able to get the lifts. The biggest thing is to get healthy again. If you're a normal gym goer, there's nothing wrong with going to the gym and sweating, get some cardio. I'm a huge advocate of blood flow, so getting some blood flow. So I do think, depending upon what your sickness is, going to the gym to train, to do cardio, low impact stuff, but monitoring your energy level, make sure you're not getting dehydrated, make sure you're not getting dizzy, things like that when you work out, because those will be telltale signs that you need to stop, and it's not gonna be a good process for you. So if you do decide to train while sick, make sure you're very, very hydrated. If you start getting dehydrated, please stop. Start getting dizzy, please stop. For everybody else, if you're in the strength training game like your boy, it's not really gonna do any good to you because you're not gonna get any gains, man. So get healthy. So take as much time as you need. Rest up. Get that Netflix going. Netflix with no chill. Just the Netflix part. And really rest up and get yourself back to 100%. A lot of times when you're sick, you'll lose a ton of weight like myself. And so you're not gonna be able to do what you were able to do in the first place. Now, so my next thing is I wanna approach that week after. So after you get back in the gym for strength athletes, power lifters, once you get back into the gym, that first week, you should approach it as a deload week. You are not, I repeat, you are not gonna be able to do the same thing you did the previous week before you got sick. So don't go in there thinking you're gonna be able to do the same things. Take about 60 to 50% of what you would normally do as your maxes and kind of train with that. Take that week as a deload week to get your body reacclimated because your system is going to be off a little bit from being sick, and also you're going to lose some gains. I know it's terrible, tragic Johnson, but you're going to lose some gains, man. So let's be smart with this to get back to where you were as fast as possible. So when you do that, approach that week like a deload week. The following week after that, then you can get back into your training. You're probably still not gonna be able to do exactly the same things because the first thing you gotta do is try to gain that weight back that you lost. And if you don't wanna gain that weight back, be smart. If you were doing 315 for 5 in squats, don't jump on a 315 for 5. Work your way back up and see what you can handle for 5. Now go back there until you regain everything in a couple weeks. I'm pretty sure you'll be back to what you was at. You would be back to your game, brother. So this week right here, I'm gonna show you a little couple clips. I'm gonna do a voiceover of this and have a little couple clips of my training the second week. That first week of training, don't nobody wanna see that. That ain't good for nobody. I was the weakest probably I've ever been in my life. I got no lifts, bruh. None. Zero. So I'm gonna do a voiceover, so check out some of the lifts from this past week. So I jumped the workout out with 405 was my first set. And one of the things I've been changing, I mentioned in one of my other videos, I'm not doing low bar squat anymore. I'm trying to really focus on high bar because low bar really aggravates my shoulder. So 2 reps here today. We're supposed to be doubles all day today. And 2 reps. I mean, pretty solid, not challenging at all. Tough to see from that angle, but I was getting depth for all you foreign police out there. I get my depth, bruh. So don't even attack me on that. All right, second set. So this is where things got a little hairy. I went for a 425 for a double. My stance is pretty narrow. Goes down. Get that weak stuff out of here. Reject it. Even Stacy, the guy that was behind me, was like, man, that ain't you, bruh. That ain't you. That's Stacy right there sitting on the leg press machine. He was like, that ain't you, bruh. That ain't you. So, you know, you kind of got to play it by ear when you're coming back from a sickness, especially because I lost so much weight. So 10 pounds for me is a lot. So I went back down to 405 and was supposed to be doubles, but this one right here, you can see the speed on that was not there. So I just went for a single on that one. And then for my last one, I came back and I did just to put something on there, to save face with something. I threw one of them babies on there, the little boys, little girls on there, and got 410. And I just went for a nice single. And actually, this was probably the best lift of the day. Felt pretty good. So moved on from there. So play it by ear, man. Play it by ear. Play it by ear. Trust me, don't go in trying to do the same things you used to do before, because it's not going to happen. Right after that, today was my control day, so I did some deficit deadlifts. I did 3 sets, 50%, 55%, and 60%. This was a little more than 50%. This was 315. And using a control day, I do from 8 to 12 reps. So because I'm coming off that sickness, what I wanted to do was just do everything for 8 today. Probably could have got 12, but just wanted to focus on 8. Again, I do deficits to help me, because the weakest part of my lift is off the floor, not the lockout. Once I get off the ground, I generally always lock the weight out. And that's why I'm just locking it out. I'm saving a little energy by dropping the weight soon as I lock it out. So the deficit I'm at, you want to make sure you're about anywhere from 2 to 4 inches, 5 inches probably at the most when you're doing deficits, because it's really going to pull you out of position. And so it becomes pretty dangerous if you go anything up more than 5 inches. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, size does matter. But I was actually pretty excited. I was pretty excited, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I was pretty excited about this. Check your boy out. This is how I know I lost weight, man. Anybody that trained with me, if I could get my weightlifting belt to that 4th hole, oh, I'm skinny mini. Skinny mini. 4th hole swag. That's just me just talking junk. And because of this beard, man, every time I look in the mirror, I gotta grab my beard. But it's a front angle. I think I went up in weight here. So this is 360 or something like that. 350, 360, I don't know. But it was moving, man. I had that thing moving fast. Form, technique felt great. I was getting a little off a little bit because the weight was bouncing when I dropped it. So it wasn't perfectly balanced, but man, I felt good. I moved my feet in a tad bit, and I still pushing those knees out really so I can activate those glutes, sitting back, getting the weight into my heels, but keeping my feet flat, chin tucked, to keep that spine straight throughout your lumbar, your thoracic, and cervical. Baby, don't be stingy with your gains, brother. Share my video, like it, comment, and subscribe. It is your boy, CJ Washington. Hey, the big game strong right now. Junior.